Hi, and welcome to the next episode of Movies with My Mother. I have no idea what number we're at. I think it's
either.
8. Is this 8?
Golly, that many?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, anyways, I'm Lexi, like usual.
And I'm Mom.
Same old mom.
Same old, same old.
And today we watched Rope, the Alfred Hitchcock classic.
It was interesting.
Was it thrilling?
No, because I think all the action happened in the first episode. I mean, the first minute that we were there, we just saw the guy, murdered, and then when Jimmy Stewart arrived.
Yeah, and just a lot of talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that Dad knew something was up.
Yeah.
But he didn't say anything. And then Jimmy Stewart knew something was up from the minute he walked in the door.
Right, and he knew that Philip was the
weak link.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. I have had a bottle of wine. So pardon me. The weak link. That's what I wrote down.
Yep.
Rupert knows that Philip is the weak link.
Yes. And he was sweating bullets.
Oh, the whole time. He had diarrhea, that cold, chill diarrhea.
Yes. Yes. And I thought after it was over, then when they were showing the pictures, we saw everybody in the cast.
Yeah.
They were all in that room all at one time.
Well, it was based on a stage play from London.
Right.
And Hitchcock really wanted it to feel like a play. That's why it was timed the way it was timed. That's the reason it was the length it was, so it would feel like a stage play.
Yes, it was based on a true story.
Yeah.
It was,
Are you talking about Leopold and Loeb?
Yes.
Okay.
1924 murder that lovers, Leopold and Loeb.
Well, allegedly.
Mm-hmm. We weren't there. We didn't see anything.
No, and, back in those times, they're not going to tell you either way, unless they for sure knew and they were going to out them.
Right.
Maliciously.
But they kidnapped a little boy and murdered him.
For funsies.
For funsies, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny that in that case, the one guy, I think it was the one that was sweating the bullets, Philip. Eyeglasses gave him away.
Yeah.
That's how they found who the murderers were.
Yes, I knew that.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
I
1924 murder.
True crime shit, I know that.
Me too. I watched that too. That's why, as soon as I saw Leopold and Loeb, I know that story. I know the whole story.
I don't think that they've talked about them on one of the podcasts I listen to because they're too old.
Yeah.
But one of the podcasts I listen to is True Crime Obsessed.
Uh-huh.
And I don't really like female podcasters. Sorry, I am one. But I don't really like them because I think that they try too hard to be funny. And sometimes, true crime really isn't funny.
No. No, it wouldn't be funny.
So I have a hard time with it. But this woman and this gay man watch true crime documentaries, and then they have their comments about it.
Yep.
And it is so funny. The woman is so dry, and the gay man just howls the whole time. It is so funny. Oh my God, I love it. But I think this is a little too old for them.
Yeah, and I'd also know that the murder victim in the Leopold and Loeb murders was Bobby Franks.
Oh, I think I knew that, but I did not write anything about that down. I just kind of loosely based on Leopold and Loeb.
Yes.
Before we get into it, this movie is from 1948. The Wikipedia entry lists its rating as approved. The DVD copy we watched lists its rating as PG. So I don't know.
Well, we did see the murder.
Right, but I guess in terms of 1948 violence, that was pretty mild.
Well, and we did see a gunshot wound.
I don't think that was so much a gunshot wound as a gouge wound.
Oh. Okay.
I think that was his hand was gouged when they were fighting for the gun.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I wasn't there.
We saw it with our own eyes, honey.
Right. And of course, this is another Hitchcock movie.
Yes, I love Hitchcock.
It was an hour and 20 minutes long, a nice 80 minutes, tidy, end to end. It was really good.
Uh-huh.
Rotten Tomatoes got a 94%.
Wow.
Really good. Metacritic, only 73%. And 8 out of 10 on IMDb.
Wonder why the Metacritic was so... You suppose it because it was just one little snapshot of a show?
Maybe.
It was all... The whole movie was about that one little minute when they killed that man.
Right.
And
I don't know. It did awful at box office.
Interesting.
It had a budget of about $1.5 million.
Uh-huh.
The world box office,
Yikes.
10.6K.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stop looking at her.
She's fighting with her tail. I was making sure she's not biting you. My baby Tallulah is just wild and she's teething. So she is biting everything she possibly can, including my poor mother and all of our cords.
That's all right.
She's
got her.
Just being a bad little butt.
She's just being a little kitten.
I know.
She has nothing else to do but be a kitten.
Yeah. Ash went to bed with Dad, so
Yeah.
she has nobody to fight with because Jelly won't fight with her like Ash does.
That makes sense.
So the basic plot of the movie is that two men attempt to prove they're committing the perfect crime by hosting a dinner party after killing an old classmate.
Yes.
That's basically the movie in a nutshell.
Yes.
That happens in the first, 2 minutes of the movie?
Yes. And Brandon wanted to prove that he was superior.
Yeah, that was a big thing.
Yeah.
Big superiority complex.
Yeah.
But I guess that's rich white male complex. I mean, he just kind of seemed, like
Yes.
a rich, waspy piece of
Very.
shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes.
A little bit of hot trivia. This was Hitchcock's first color movie.
Oh, wow. Oh, I don't think I knew that, but yeah, it wasn't Technicolor, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I also wrote down that of the Jimmy Stewart Hitchcock collaborations, this Tallulah being a bad little butt.
Yep.
This is Jimmy Stewart's least favorite collaboration with Hitchcock.
Oh, wow.
Mostly because he's, kind of butthurt that he only came in like 20 minutes into the movie. But he was like lead billed, so I don't know why he was all butthurt.
Well, I wondered about that because he was at that time a pretty big star.
Yeah.
And the movie did not revolve around him until he got that look on his face, and then we knew that the movie revolved around him.
Right.
When he was first there and, talking to the maid about all the changes, and it just like dawned on him that there's something not right here.
Right. And especially when he and the maid were kind of kibitzing over by the chest that they had put the body. I was trying to think of a classier way to put that, but they stored the body in
corpse,
this chest. Yeah. And the maid, who was obviously fawning over Rupert Cadell.
Yes.
And she mentioned that this is not the usual Brandon party.
Right. But
he had that look on his face like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was just like right then that he knew that something was up.
Right.
Something. Because they weren't acting right and nobody was acting right.
Nobody was acting right. And the man that was killed was obviously very punctual, very polite. So his absence was
very
extremely noticed. Yeah.
Yes. And they made 3 phone calls to the mother looking for him.
Yep, they were there for a total of about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
The maid lamented about how her chicken was hardly touched.
Yes.
I mean, they weren't even there to eat snacks.
No, hardly.
Yeah.
They filled a plate and nobody ate, really.
Nobody really did, no.
But then they started talking about that strangling of a chicken.
Yeah.
That was kind of creepy. But here's an interesting fact. Hitchcock himself had ovophobia. Do you know what that is?
Fear of eggs?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially chicken eggs. So I thought that was especially funny that they were talking about strangling chickens and going on and on about the chicken. And
well, I kind of also thought it was that metaphor for jerking off, choking the chicken. I also thought that was kind of slipped in there.
No, I didn't get that at all.
Double entendre in your brain.
No, I didn't get that.
Oh, well, maybe
That's
I'm just
creepy.
a pervert. Well, maybe I'm just a pervert. Also, I don't know where I saw this. Maybe I saw this on Facebook on like a list of, what's going on here? And it's pictures and people have read it, like respond like, oh, well, that's this kind of spider, this kind of thing. That's a, World War II landmine. Don't touch it. But one was actually a bottle of poison gas.
Oh, my.
That somebody kept on their bedstand.
Oh my God. Did they know it was poison gas?
They did not. And after they found out, it was removed.
They probably just thought it was a pretty cool canister.
Thought it was a cool jar, yeah. Because
oh my God.
It was a glass container. But anyways, getting back to the point at hand, one of the pictures was like this like globby thing with a chicken egg in it.
Uh-huh.
And it turns out that the globby thing with the egg in it was produced by a hen laying an egg, but there was something wrong with the hen. And people are like, don't eat that egg. That will kill you. And also maybe get rid of that chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty
Ooh.
cool. I'll have to find that picture and show you.
Ooh,
was-
that's weird.
It looked like the outside of a corn dog, but like misshapen
Oh.
around a chicken egg.
Ooh, that's weird.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. I see a lot of weird shit on there.
Yeah. Yes, it's good for that.
Yeah, I wrote down that Jimmy Stewart's salary alone was $300,000 in 1948. Let's get the old calculator out. Let's how much money is that?
Well, I don't know, but I did look up Alfred Hitchcock's net worth at his death,
Ooh,
and he died in 1980, and he was worth $200 million. Which, today we're thinking, $200 million? That's not much of
but
anything.
for a man that started in like 1910,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So in today's money, it's like $700 million.
God damn.
So, yeah, he was a fairly rich man then. He died of kidney failure.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Hell of a way to go.
Yeah. but-
$300,000 today is $3.3 million.
Wow. Well, isn't that what stars get today for a movie? That many million?
I guess for a low budget film like this, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to see like Angelina Jolie making that kind of money on a $1 million picture. She's not going to do that.
Right.
She's going to do the $50 million picture
Right.
and get.
I saw on the Rag magazine at the grocery store that Angelina Jolie is now dating The Weeknd.
I've heard that.
Isn't that like dating her son? I mean, isn't he like 14 and a half?
No, he's
And
a
she's
lot-
like 47?
The Weeknd is closer in age to me, believe it or not.
Really?
I believe he was born in the 80s.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was kind of gross anyway. Plus, he's been with all the Kardashians, hasn't he? Isn't that the guy that was with all the...
No. He's been with Bella Hadid about
Oh,
4 or 5
yes.
times.
Yes. Okay.
And Selena Gomez. I like him.
Okay.
I don't necessarily find him attractive because I think he might be shorter than he looks on TV.
Well, Angelina Jolie was kind of looking down at him, so I think she's a pretty statuesque woman.
Yeah, but I really think he's a good singer.
Okay.
I don't like all of his music, but I like the stuff that I like is good.
All right.
I'm sorry, my phone is beeping. I usually turn it off. I read that Cary Grant was the first choice to play Rupert, though it didn't say why this was not a Cary Grant film.
Oh, no. No, that wouldn't have been right. No.
No, because in the Cary Grant version, you'd see him going off with them after they committed the perfect crime.
Yes. Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I can't imagine. I can't imagine that would be the right.
Yeah, no.
They picked the right person for the job.
Yeah.
And The Weeknd is 5'8".
Oh, that is short.
Yeah. Angelina Jolie is 5'7".
And she wears, giant shoes. So.
Yeah, and he's 31.
Okay, yeah. I thought he was older.
Well, that's still young.
She's, 45? 46?
Yeah.
That's not awful when he's 30 and she's 45. That's not bad.
Yeah, but she's been with Billy Bob Thornton.
He's gross.
Yeah, gross. So I think she's gross too. Anyway, how in the world did we get there?
Oh, we were talking about big stars and big salaries.
Yes, that's where we were.
This movie was banned in a lot of places and at a lot of theaters because of the implied homosexual relationship between Brandon and Philip.
Yes.
And I don't think it was so much implied as it was just not mentioned.
Yes.
It was just, that's the way it was, and we didn't talk about it. That's
Right.
how I understood it. Though, in the movie, when Ken and Janet are talking, she did say that, or one of them said that Janet moved from Brandon to Ken to David, the dead guy.
Well, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I didn't pick that up. Really?
So, yeah.
Okay.
So, but and back in those days, I'm sure he had a beautiful woman on his arm to
Yep.
keep up with appearances.
Right. Interesting.
That woman was gorgeous.
Yes.
Working for that untidy little magazine, Allure.
Allure, yeah.
Which is
what?
Still in production today.
Yes.
It's no Cosmo, but it'll suffice.
I know. When she said that, I thought, what? That's crazy.
I know.
I know. That's funny. That was interesting.
Did you notice that all the men, none of them had the same color suit on?
I did notice that.
Yeah, that was an intentional thing.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I think because the Rupert suit was lighter blue, and then David's father's suit was,
Probably gray.
yeah, maybe Rupert's suit was, but it was still kind of bluey gray. Anyways,
No, David's father's suit, I think, was gray.
really? Because I thought it was kind of just a step darker blue. And then Brandon was wearing like a navy blue suit. It was really blue.
Uh-huh.
And Philip's suit, I think, was
Brown.
brown or purple or
Brown.
probably brown.
Yeah.
Technicolor brown.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if that has like I wonder if the difference in Rupert's suit versus Brandon's suit is that light and dark, good and evil. I wonder if that was supposed to symbolize anything.
That could. Sure. That
Yeah.
would work out. Mm-hmm. But David's father was the voice of reason.
Yes.
He always was very calm and
he did not want to hear all that superiority talk.
No.
Jesus wanted to hear about good people.
mm-hmm. Yeah, he didn't like the conversation at all.
No.
And he spoke up and said so.
Yeah. I also noticed that Mrs. Atwater, Mr. Kentley's sister-in-law,
Mm-hmm.
she was about 110 years old, right?
At least.
She had on fire engine red nail polish.
Yes. Well, that was the
Was that
done
a thing?
Yes,
I
absolutely.
thought only ladies of the night were.
Nope. My grandma East, always said that a beautiful woman has red nails and red lips.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And she's not talking about no mamby-pamby red, no cherry red. Red.
Yeah, lights and sirens red.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Whenever she
Nice.
went out, she had red lipstick on.
Good for her.
Yep, I remember that. She always had her nails polished.
That was red.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't always remember red, but I did.
I
I do
remember.
remember that.
Do you remember Jackie from the farm?
Yes.
I remember her saying that anytime she was mad at her husband, she would paint her nails red because her husband thought that only whores wore red nail polish.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
You don't remember? I heard her say that, and I'll never forget it.
I've never heard that, but wow, that's interesting.
So, and you knew when she was mad at her husband.
Uh-huh.
I think I read somewhere that the play says that there was more than a teacher-student relationship between Rupert and Brandon, but
I would have picked Philip in that instead of Brandon.
right. But then Kenneth kind of infers that before Mr. Kentley gets there. When he was talking about Brandon sitting at the feet of the headmaster.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So I kind of wonder where that fit in because Jimmy Stewart is too much of a straight guy.
He's an actor, honey.
I know, but if you were to infer that you'd had a sexual relationship with one of your students, wouldn't your mannerisms be less uptight?
No.
Especially when you were around friends.
Yeah, but the friends don't all know about it.
Surely Bill has to know about it.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know.
Are we making too much out of this?
I don't know. Is it this bottle of wine talking? I don't know.
Are we making a mountain out of a molehill?
Well, isn't that what we're supposed to do?
Yeah, heck yeah. Are you kidding?
Also, did you notice that they were both wearing driving gloves when they killed David?
Yes.
I love it.
But then they took the gloves off and they were rubbing their hands all over the box. I thought, what are they going to do with that box? What are they going to do with the body?
Well, it was obviously that was an old piece that Brandon has had for a while, that chest.
Yeah.
So,
And it was big, too.
Yeah, so to have his fingerprints on it and in it that wouldn't be surprising.
Mm-hmm. But then when the rope was hanging out of the box when they were moving the books,
Yep.
that was creepy. And then Philip saw it and just lost it.
Ice cold diarrhea. That's
But that's when he started to really get
antsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He saw that rope sticking out of the box. That was the end of it for him.
Yeah. I think in order for that to have been pulled off with the dinner party and everything, Philip would have had to have retired because he was ill and he needed to rest up for the trip.
Yes.
I think that would have probably been in everybody's.
But that would have been a real short movie.
I know, but in reality, I think that would have been behooved everybody.
Yes.
Also, drunk Philip is my spirit animal.
Yes. And did you notice when he was playing the piano, he wasn't playing the piano?
I looked at that real hard. I'm like,
he's just not playing that
he
piano.
might be.
No, he was not.
Yeah,
not at all. He wasn't playing.
Listen, I had to look really hard at it.
I didn't.
Oh, also, when Philip asks Brandon how it felt to strangle the life out of David, was Brandon describing having an orgasm? Because I think that he was.
I think that he was also. Yes.
Okay.
Then he had to have a cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a glass of scotch.
Yeah. It certainly, yeah.
Yeah, because that made me a little uncomfortable.
Yes. It's a little creepy. But that guy's kind of creepy anyway.
John Dahl.
John Dahl. Oh, he's dead. Died in 1971. That's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. That's 50 years ago.
Yeah.
From today. 50 years ago.
Yeah. Wow.
Crazy.
I know, because you know what? I was at Starbucks this morning getting my my vanilla thing, and looked at their sign. They were founded in 1971, and they're having their 50th anniversary. And I thought, what? I remember 1971. Kinda. That's crazy.
Yeah, that day when you said that we were on the phone and you said that somebody was 40-ish, and then I had to say that I was 40-ish, really kind of hurt me a little bit. I've been waiting to be 40 my whole life, and now here it is, and it's just like, eh.
Yeah, I mean, what did you think it would be like?
I don't know. Let's not go there. Let's talk about ropes more.
Okay. I was looking up some more about this John Dahl because I have seen him in other things.
Yeah.
Perry Mason.
Oh,
He was in a couple of Perry Mason things.
Nice.
And he was always that skank guy.
Yeah, the bad guy.
Yeah.
Some greasy bad guy.
Yeah. So, but I'm looking too hard at the computer.
I don't really care what anybody says, but Philip is a good-looking man.
Yes, he is.
I'd go out with 1948 Farley Granger.
Yeah. Oh boy, here he is in like his underpants.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. It's talking about when he died. He was like the girl was in like Egyptian, Greek outfit.
Oh, okay.
Little short skirt and like a bra top, and he's in these little shorts. Yeah, he's pretty hot.
Yeah.
But he was. All the women liked him. Ooh, yeah.
What did I read? Oh, that Montgomery Clift was sought after for the role of Philip.
Oh, yes. He's a very pretty man, too.
Yeah. And I think that he would have given maybe a little bit of truth flair, because Montgomery Clift was also a deeply closeted gay man.
Yeah, but he wasn't that. Farley Granger was the devil may care type guy. And that's why he was good for that part. No, Montgomery Clift was, too big, too robust to be that player.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't have been right. Wouldn't have been right, not in my mind.
I also think that I've read that Cary Grant was on the down low, too.
Cary Grant? Oh, I don't know.
Weren't they all?
There were a lot of them.
Perry Mason.
Oh, but he's so... Okay, here's a picture of Montgomery Clift. Now, doesn't he look like a straight-up kind of old guy? Oh. Even the young ones. He was too straight-laced.
Is that before or after he crashed his car into a tree at Elizabeth Taylor's house?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I read something about that, and Elizabeth Taylor was talking about how she was picking up his teeth.
Yikes!
Yeah. Fetched himself up pretty good.
Gosh, he wasn't very old.
No, it's at, 46?
46, yeah.
Nope, not very old at all.
Yeah, he just wouldn't have been right in that. He just doesn't look right.
I think he would have looked too gay.
Okay, yeah, okay.
If that means anything to anybody. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but yeah, no, he wouldn't have been right for that part.
No.
He could have been the dead guy. He could have been David. Yeah, I guess we really got to talk about it. When Jimmy Stewart put that hat on, I mean, that was...
Oh, dead giveaway. Like,
that was right then is when he knew everything that he was thinking was.
And I'm sure that was there as a giant fuck you to everybody. Like, oh, he was here. You don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a huge oversight out of hubris.
Yes, that is correct. Oh my gosh, Farley Granger just died in 2011.
Yeah, he was old as hell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good heavens.
And he wasn't an awful looking old man. He was still, you could still see the young Farley Granger in him.
Huh.
Yeah.
His partner was Robert Calhoun.
Oh, all right.
They were together from 1963 to 2008 when he died.
All right. Okay. Good for him.
Come on.
That's his daughter. Cary Grant was married to Diane Cannon. Have you seen her recently?
Ooh, no, I can't imagine that she'd be a
Jesus.
good-looking woman now.
She's rough looking.
Ooh, yeah.
She's had some work done, and it's bad.
Hmm.
'Cause she was a beautiful woman.
Well, I think that all too many of these stars have to try to keep up their appearance, and they, go from one face to the other.
Yeah.
I think they work too hard on stuff like that, and they need to leave their faces alone.
Barbara Stanwyck, I think, was also a Hitchcock girl. It's also ruined her face.
Yeah.
She's bordering on Jocelyn Wildenstein, the cat lady.
Oh.
Yeah, it's bad. Also, the cat lady's name is Jocelyn Wildenstein, and she's about 900 years old.
Okay. Who was the maid? I want to find out who the maid was.
Oh, I didn't write that down.
Me either, but I can find out. I'll go back because she was like the maid in a lot of stuff.
Like a Hazel.
Yeah.
Remember Grandma always watched Hazel? Just button her nose into everything.
Yeah.
We know you know everything, but don't tell everybody that you know everything.
Right. Edith Evanson.
Okay.
What a name.
Sure.
Yeah, so she was interesting.
Did we talk about how I don't really like Jimmy Stewart last time?
I don't know, but
he's not my favorite. When Justin came through and was making fun of him, I thought that was hilarious because I kind of feel the same way.
Yes, and that was a pretty good imitation.
Yeah.
Oh my good Lord, Edith was born in 1896.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. She also died in 1980.
Wow, that's old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, John Dahl died reportedly of a heart attack, but possibly from complications from a punctured lung. I don't know how you confuse those two.
What? No, I think that's two separate things.
Yeah, that's speaking of, two separate things and true crime. I was talking to my friend Julie at work today, and we were talking about one of the people that aren't getting media attention that died around the same time as this Gabby Petito. And she said that she thought that she had read somewhere that his organs were not inside his body.
Who are we talking about?
Jelani Daly? Is that his name? She sent me a thing.
I'm afraid
Jelani Day. He was a graduate student at Illinois State. And he just kind of disappeared one day, and he was found recently. And
I'm afraid I don't know what the story is with that.
I don't exactly know what it is either, because I haven't really been following anything, because I haven't really been reading the news like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because it's all bad news, and I don't.
Right, and I really haven't watched the news in a few weeks, so it's just yeah.
But she said that she had read somewhere that he was found that his organs were not inside his body, and it's like, well, those aren't things that usually fall out. So
no. No.
And then she said that the article that she sent me was that this Jelani Day's mother had posted a thing about how it's so hurtful to see all these wildly
crazy stories.
Yeah, invented stories about her son's passing. My only response was, well, I'm glad his kidneys didn't fall out of his butt randomly.
Yeah, for sure.
Because your heart, your lungs, and your kidneys don't usually just
drop out,
fall out.
And yeah, where'd they fall to? I don't know. That was weird. The story was screenwritten by Hume Cronyn.
Hume Cronyn, yeah. I knew that you would know who he was.
Yeah. As soon as I saw the name, I said that.
And I think I was surprised the first time I heard that because I only knew him as Mr. Jessica Tandy.
Uh-huh.
And I think he was in
Oh.
Cocoon. Was he in Cocoon with all the other old people?
He was an actor. I mean, he's done a lot of stuff. I didn't know he was a writer, too.
I did not know that.
That's pretty interesting.
Speaking of Cocoon, I saw a meme that had a side-by-side picture of Wilford Brimley from the 80s.
Yeah.
Next to present-day Paul Rudd.
Oh my God. Yes.
And it said that in Cocoon, Wilford Brimley was the same age as Paul Rudd is currently, and that's the difference between old-time actors and new-time actors.
Yeah.
That Paul Rudd looks like an overgrown teenager with some wrinkles, and Wilford Brimley looked like everybody's grandpa.
Oh my.
Oh, that was silly.
Hey, Hume Crone was born in London, Ontario.
Oh.
Just up the street a little ways.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, me too.
Well, at least on a train.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty interesting. I did not know that he was also a screenwriter.
No.
That's interesting.
Also on that train ride, I believe London is where the Chatty Cathy got on. And she talked all the way to Toronto.
Bah.
She wasn't sitting next to us, but she was sitting
the
in
Lord,
front
but you
of
could
us.
hear her.
Oh, this poor woman that she had to sit next to. It was a nightmare. Also, the train almost hit some deer. It was insane. Like, they were super close to the deer.
Oh my God.
Or the deer was super close to the train. Either way, it was a sight to see.
Oh my, with Hume Crone, there's a gay thing too.
Oh!
Cronin's first marriage was to philanthropist Emily Woodruff.
Okay.
In late 1934 or 1935, they shared a lavender marriage and never lived together.
What's a lavender marriage?
I will continue to read this.
Okay.
Woodruff insisted that the marriage remain a secret because of her lesbian relationships.
Oh!
They quietly divorced in 1936. He married Jessica Tandy in 42.
Okay.
So, it's everywhere.
So his wife, but that didn't infer that he was gay.
No, his wife was.
Okay.
His first wife.
Whatever.
But why would you get married and then not tell anybody? Why keep it such a secret if you got interesting?
Yeah, because I think if you were hiding something, you'd want everybody to know that, hey, I'm not gay, totally married to a dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, no, I don't know. Hey, baby.
A little girl at work is going to go marry her girlfriend in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Her outfit. Oh!
You were telling me about that.
I can't wait to see pictures.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. And she described her fiance's outfit, and it sounded stunning.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see pictures.
Nice. If it's half as gorgeous as it sounds, it'll be fabulous.
Look at Ash.
I know.
Grandma's here, and Grandma hasn't given me cookies.
No. Ashy, what are you doing?
Look at him. He's like, so hungry. They don't feed me.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Can you do your thing?
He said, do you got cookies?
I can get cookies if you'll do your thing. I will. I'll get cookies if you do your thing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You're so pretty. Yes. I have taught Ash, the smartest cat in the world.
He is so smart.
How to do a little circle for some cookies.
Yeah.
And all I have to do is make a little circle in the air, and he will do his circle and then wait for a cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, he just tipped over.
Oh.
But he is the smartest cat in the world.
He seriously is. Anytime you waggle a bag of cookies in front of him and then leave them unattended, he will take the bag.
Nice.
And hide somewhere and chew and claw at it until it opens, and he eats all of the cookies.
Ooh, speaking of diarrhea, that can't be good. That can't be good, little Ash man, can it?
It won't be that ice-cold fear diarrhea.
Okay. It'll be the, oh my God, why did I eat all of those diarrhea?
Yep.
But they tasted so good.
Yep, he loves them. Because, we don't feed him.
I know. You can tell that he is not taken care of. Look at how he's sitting with his little back feet crossed.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's my special little boy.
Yeah, he's wonderful. Yeah, funny. They never have animals in the movies we watch.
No.
Just chickens that they're eating. It's funny.
I'm trying to think of any other movies that we're gonna watch in the next coming days, but there is a bird that gets sacrificed in the next couple weeks. Movie.
Oh, okay. And it's not a Hitchcock bird?
No. Thank God. I've seen that movie. That's not one that I want to rewatch.
No, it's messy.
Yeah.
When they start pecking at people, it's kind of messy and
yeah,
kind of makes your skin crawl just thinking
well,
about
and
it.
also I just when I worked in Point Place, we that's near the dump.
Oh yeah,
and it's right across the highway from the dump.
Right.
And the seagulls would just come and just rain shit in our parking lot. It was a nightmare.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I got caught in a seagull rainstorm a couple times. It was awful.
Oh my.
It always happened on laundry day, too.
Of
Fresh
course.
laundry.
Yes, of course.
Looking fresh to death.
Uh-huh.
So, just, not even so much scared of being pecked to death as I am of just getting bird shit on me.
Well, you know what? I've had bird shit on me a few times, and it's not a fun thing.
They say it's good luck, but...
No, it's not.
I think it's bad luck that you got shit on.
You got shit on. Right. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, no, I don't think, I've heard that it's good luck. No, it's not.
No.
Somebody pooped on you.
Yeah.
It's
and again,
gross.
That's why I didn't have children.
Well, you pooped right into Grandpa's pocket one time.
Yeah, I was an infant. That was at some point in 1982.
How appropriate, though, that it would just land in his pocket.
Well,
His shirt pocket, because he was holding you up like this.
Yeah.
Just holding you up in the air. Blip, right into his shirt pocket. But of course, you had these like little tiny little toothpick legs. And your rubber pants really were of no assistance.
The rubber pants designed to prevent something like that from happening?
Yes, okay. Exactly. And yes, you wore rubber pants.
Well, yeah, that's because
you were a baby in that time. You wore diapers and rubber pants.
Well, cloth diapers are making a comeback.
Yes, they are. Because they're, reusable.
Disposable diapers are filling up the landfills and they're not biodegradable.
No, they will never go away.
Nope.
Never, ever. So, it's awful.
Yeah.
I wonder if those people used rubber pants. The rope. We gotta talk about the movie, Lex.
Yeah.
Now we get to your rubber pants.
We were talking about the birds.
Oh,
we're still talking
birds.
about Hitchcock.
That's right, birds.
We talked about bird shit, which turned into baby Lexi shit.
Yes.
I don't know.
Easy transition.
For our night of watching a movie surrounding a little dinner party.
Yes.
Mom and I had hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I love hors d'oeuvre dinners.
And wine.
Yes. Yes, it was delicious.
And Mom made, I don't even know what to call them, little like puff pastry boat dessert things.
Yeah.
Is that what they were?
Sure.
It was great.
Yeah. Well, I thought we needed a little sweet treat.
Yeah.
And since I still had the sick food pudding from the last movie. When you're sick, you need pudding.
Yeah.
You just need pudding.
It always makes you feel better.
I thought, I could make little canapes. But usually think of canapes with meat in it, savory.
Okay. Yeah.
This little puff pastry boat with a glob of chocolate pudding and a
dollop of whipped cream.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. And it tasted pretty good. It was perfect, wasn't it?
I don't like the spray cream, and it was very good.
I love spray cream. Much better than Cool Whip.
I have a meme that it's a picture of a cat with its little tongue sticking out and a man spraying spray cream on the cat's tongue. And the caption is, "My wife wonders why the cat likes me more."
Ew. It's touched his lips.
Well, I'd spray it on something and then give it to them.
That's true. Well, a lot of people just eat spray cream right out of the can. I mean, they just put their head back and spray the cream in.
I could do that with Cool Whip.
I've never done that, but...
Like, I could just take a spoon and the tub of Cool Whip and just eat it.
Ew.
Love it.
Well, I should have got that, but it would have been frozen, and then there would have been like a frozen chunk on top of the chocolate pudding. Well, it was like a bite of chocolate pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it was. And, and it was perfect for
It was wonderful.
dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because we're geniuses.
So we are.
And who doesn't enjoy an hors d'oeuvre dinner?
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness.
There are a lot of times that Justin and I will just break open a pack of cheese and eat cheese and crackers.
Yes. And he brought us pickles, which they were really for me, because I like pickles.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Cheese and crackers and pickles? Man, you cannot live any higher than that.
He was really excited too. He's like, "Oh, I got these too." He's like, "Do you think your mom will like them?" I'm like, "I think so."
Has he ever seen my refrigerator? I probably have 5 bottles of pickles in there.
Gross.
I like pickles.
I did.
Joe pickles, kosher pickles.
We went to Kokomo, Indiana, Sarah and I, my best friend Sarah, and for her cousin's 30th birthday. This was 100 years ago. Not really, but it seems like forever ago. And we had to go to this bar and have a pickleback. It was the most awful thing that I've ever had in my life. And people love them. It's a shot of Jameson with a shot of pickle juice as the chaser.
Oh.
Which I don't really like to shoot whiskey.
Yeah, me either. I can't, no. Because
that's more of a sipping drink
I would
for me.
mix that together. Well, a couple of the recipes that I have for an upcoming meal one has jalapeno juice in it, and the other has dill pickle juice in it.
Yay.
I won't be making either one of those for you.
Okay.
Because I know you don't like it, so why would I even make that?
A short thing for me that's not.
No, I'm not even going to make that.
Yeah, no, just make mine a little on the side that doesn't have anything awful in it.
No, we'll just have one flavor.
Okay.
And it won't have pickle juice in it.
Well, I'll probably still have those pickles in the jar.
And they'll be delicious in there.
And you can throw some of that juice in there.
No, I'll throw the pickle in there.
Okay.
That would be fine, too.
Do you want to tell everybody what we're watching next?
Friday the 13th.
Which one?
2?
Yes.
I remembered. We're going to try it. I've never, ever seen any of the Friday the 13th movies, and you know I don't like anything like that.
No, this is a straight-up slasher movie.
Yeah.
The story is good, though.
Never seen a slasher movie.
But they're at a camp, so we're going to have s'mores for dessert.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what are really good in the air fryer?
Oh, yes, they would be, wouldn't they?
They're awesome.
Yes.
So I'll have to clean my air fryer.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good.
Oh, my.
Then we'll have to find some other camp.
I don't, Hey, we could make camp dinners. Have you had a camp dinner recently?
Not recently.
I don't know. Do people even know what a camp dinner is? Or is that just something we eat?
I mentioned them to a girl at work, and she knew about them.
Oh.
But I introduced those to Justin, and he was
They're just so fun and delicious.
Yeah, you can put anything in it.
Yes.
And we got to the point in our fatness where I didn't make just little packets.
Oh,
I just made like a 9x13 with all this shit in it.
Goodness. Well,
the meat patties on top.
Well, what a camp dinner is when you would go to camp and you'd have your fire. Everyone would get pieces of foil, and you would put some kind of meat hamburger, or you like salmon. Salmon is great in a camp dinner.
Oh yeah, why wouldn't it be?
And then you get like canned potatoes, and canned carrots, and onion and celery, and whatever you want.
Mushrooms and Justin's.
You put a little seasoning of some sort in, and then wrap the foil up tight to make it a little packet, and put it into the campfire.
Yeah.
And then when it was, you cook it for half hour, 45 minutes. When the meat was done, your meal was done, you take your foil packet out of the fire and you eat that. Well, we make them at home now, and we put them in the oven.
Yeah, you used to do them on the grill.
Oh, nice, too.
You did. That's
yeah.
what I remember. Yeah.
Yes, we did do that on the grill because we used to grill a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can do it you can put them in the oven. They just as fine.
Yeah.
But everybody puts what they want in it, and nice.
Potatoes and carrots. Favorite.
I like corn and mushrooms in mine.
Step game off. Yeah, camp dinner.
Nice, yeah. I haven't done that in a real long time.
Yeah.
And really you can put fancy meat in there or just plain hamburger, or you could do fish.
Yeah.
I've heard also of the same type of a meal in a paper bag.
Bag?
I don't exactly understand how that works.
That concept doesn't sound right to me.
But
paper bag would just disintegrate, right?
No, it somehow works.
Is it like a wax bag? Like a wax paper bag?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. But yeah, I've seen paper bag meals too.
Okay. Weird.
We're not fancy people. We like camp meat dinners.
Yeah.
So, fun stuff.
At St. Patrick's time, I tell people that, I like corned beef and cabbage, but I really only like the canned corned beef.
I know. People think you're awful.
People think I'm insane.
I know.
They're like, are you serious? You're like, yeah, on a brisket?
No.
Brisket's gross.
Canned stuff.
The canned dog food stuff. It's awesome.
And each person needs their own can.
At least their own can.
I love canned corned beef.
I think we're on a 4 cans to 1 head cabbage ratio.
Just about that. Just about that. But I know people think we're awful because we don't eat the brisket. And brisket's okay. It's okay.
It's not what I like.
Exactly.
It's not what I want. It's not. When you tell me that you're making me corned beef and cabbage and then you give me corned beef brisket, I'm just like,
oh, thank you.
This isn't it.
She gonna put her foot on one of those sounds?
I don't know.
We're gonna get a horn beep or something.
What are you doing?
Oh, why are the cats so interested in us this evening?
I don't know.
I can't ever say we've had this many cat companions.
Well, I don't think they got like their resting time in because Justin came home and started picking up stuff. So, I don't know if you noticed that like half the shit in the living room is gone and the hallway is picked up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Why? I'd hate to guess where the stuff went. I'm assuming it all just migrated into the junk room.
Yeah. Well, that's where my stuff goes. Company's coming over. Stick stuff in the oven.
But, I don't, you're not company, so I don't know.
Exactly.
Why.
And if you're coming to my house to inspect it, stay home.
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
I don't care that you can see 17 loads of laundry sitting on a chair waiting to be folded. I don't care.
It's laundry.
Yeah.
It's not. No, I don't come here to inspect your housekeeping.
Thank God. Because you'd be disappointed.
And that's the same way. If you're coming to my house to inspect my housekeeping, just stay on home.
Yeah.
Because it won't meet up to what your expectations are.
Sorry. Leave those white gloves in the car.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what dusting means.
What?
Huh?
No, I do like to dust. That's one of my things. I like to keep the cobwebs off the ceilings. And
I like the cobwebs. I think they give the place an air of...
Well, that's okay for you.
Creepy.
And I do Swiffer my walls every few months.
I do need to sweep the ceiling in the kitchen. The cobwebs up on the ceiling are kind of gross.
Oh, and in the kitchen it's pretty rough too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to Swiffer my walls. And you will never find any dust on the tops of the doors or the door frames because I like to dust that.
How are we related?
I don't know. I don't know. You just don't see my pile of laundry because there's only one of me.
Right. And it's the younger man on the morning radio show that Justin and I listen to, he's a little bit younger than us, but he talks about how every time he gets a new girlfriend, he gets another couple pieces of clothing, and now he's up to like 9 clothes.
9 clothes.
Yeah.
Huh?
So I came out the other day after I had folded up a bunch of stuff, and I was just like, Andy's got 9 clothes. Look at what is this? Justin's got like an entire chair pile of clothing.
How does he know how to wear all that? I own 2 pair of jeans. Well, now, yeah, I own 2 pair of jeans that fit, and I have 2 pair of capris. I mean, why? I think the difference there is because I just downsized. That's in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
I got rid of 3/4 of everything I own.
Yeah.
And I don't need it. Although I didn't get rid of my shoes. I have a lot of shoes.
Sure.
And they're all over the house.
I don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
Don't look at my shoe pile right now.
Yeah.
Don't look at Justin's shoe pile at the door that will impede you from getting in or out.
I have a pile at the door, 3 pairs.
At least.
And then I have a pile, and I have 2 pairs where I take off, where I hang my purse.
Okay.
And I always have a pair of shoes in the kitchen because I come right home from work and take my shoes off.
Okay.
And feed the cat. So chances are my work shoes are in the kitchen. I did take the line of shoes out of the kitchen by the counter. They are now in my bedroom.
Okay.
But, I think the difference between your stack of clothes and mine is the fact that I downsized. And it was rough.
Yeah.
You didn't really help me downsize. Blythe did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And she looked at me and she said, "Do you really need that?" And I knew what that meant. She was telling me, throw that away. Why do I need a skirt that I can't wear?
Because you might be able to wear it.
Oh.
Or maybe I might be able to wear it. Or maybe Blythe might be able to wear it.
Well, I passed everything that somebody might be able to wear around.
Yeah.
I did do that. Then some of the other clothes I had. No, I mean crap. Why are you saving that?
Yeah. I have to go to the closet. And
it's not just your closet.
It's like my entire life. I know, but like I want to start with my bedroom. I want to take my bedroom back. Like, I want to take my house back.
Yeah. Well, we did that a few years ago.
Yeah, I know, but then somebody else put their shit everywhere.
We could do it again.
Yeah, instead of saving this shit, I'm just gonna throw it away.
But I have all those rocks.
Yeah.
I collect rocks from places I go.
Oh yeah.
And
Blythe made you throw them away.
They're in the garage. She doesn't know I didn't throw them away. They're in the garage.
Okay.
But I thought, I love my rocks. I don't want to get rid of them.
No.
So I put them in my planters.
Okay.
I put them around the plates that I put the plants on. There's rocks around there.
Okay.
I'm not getting rid of my rocks. Yeah. She just thinks I got rid of my rocks.
Okay. Until she hears us and
knows
that you did.
Right.
And then she comes to your house
and they're really
gives you that look.
She'll want to know where they're. And they really are rocks. They're stones and rocks that I have picked up from the ground, not from parks or any place
that we know of.
No, I know that. No, I know that you're not supposed to pick up stuff there. But when you have gravel and rocks around your place of business, I love those rocks. I love dinosaur eggs.
Oh,
And I love ones that are shaped like something. I've got lots of dinosaur eggs. And I've got lots of shapes. Flat stone, flat rocks.
Okay.
Love them. I'm not getting rid of them.
Oh, don't do it. What do I collect? Nothing. Just collect stuff.
Well, when you live in 4 rooms, you can't have stuff.
I basically do.
Oh.
I don't go upstairs.
Yeah, you kind of do, don't you?
Yeah, I don't. The living room, the kitchen, the bathroom, the bedroom. That's really the only places I really enjoy being.
Yeah, okay.
Everywhere else is just it's too much fun.
You have a lot of furniture in your living room.
And I don't like any of it, honestly.
Oh.
I hate this couch.
If it was so nice when you got it.
I know.
Mean, it was really...
It's so bad for sleeping. It is...
Oh, gosh, I love sleeping on the couch.
Worst stuff.
Okay.
Worst.
No, I love sleeping on the couch. But I guess I could see what you're saying. You'd have to stay in your own spot.
Like, it's not long enough.
No.
For me to fully extend.
And where, really no place to put your head. The arms are too low.
Yeah. But it's just enough of that incline to make it uncomfortable to put your head on. Yeah. And the definite seat.
Yep, you have to stay in your spot.
Yeah, it's terrible. But when you recline, it's not super comfortable either.
Oh.
So, I have to be dog tired to fall asleep on this couch.
Okay.
It's the worst. You know what chair in this room is good sleeping? Laundry Mountain chair.
Yeah, you know why? Because that looks like my chairs.
Yeah.
Because you can spread out in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the couch that went with that was so awesome to sleep on. Any way you laid on that couch was awesome. Oh, I miss that couch.
But you used it up.
Oh, used it all to hell. And now I see that there's, ways to fix that, and I'm just like, why weren't you there a few years ago?
Yeah, I know. Oh, well.
Oh, well. All right. Are we done talking about
I
movies?
think so.
We're done kibitzing?
We went all the way to my rocks. Sorry, Blythe.
Shut up, Rick. You have to have something to look forward to, don't you?
Yes, I do, and I go out there and touch them.
All right. When are we getting together next?
I don't know. We'll have to work on that.
Okay.
I'm too tired now to think.
And you probably don't want to watch a Jason movie because you do want to sleep, right?
I would like to, yes.
I mean, I don't think it's scary, but you will think there's some scares.
Yeah, I bet so.
There is some jump scares.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'll have to find a morning. Let's just quit our jobs.
Yeah. Well, I'm off on Friday morning. Would that be good for you? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm off on Friday again. I don't understand why it gives me Fridays off. Fridays are important days for my job.
Oh, okay. Because...
Yeah, whatever. Oh, pardon me. Wow.
But I guess we will be back at some point soon.
Yes.
And we're going to watch Friday the 13th Part 2, and I'm so excited. It's the first appearance of Jason. I guess I'll have to fill you in on how the first movie is and the whole story.
Maybe I should read a synopsis of it or something.
I mean, I can give you a brief synopsis.
Okay.
A camp is closed, and new young upstarts are going to reopen it for campers.
Uh-huh.
And they start getting picked off.
Oh, exciting.
And it turns out at the very end, this girl, the survivor girl, meets this older woman when there's, stuff is going on. She's freaking out. She meets this woman. She says, "Oh, I'm Mrs. Voorhees. My son used to go to this camp." And then it turns out that she's the one killing people. Because she's getting retribution for her son. Her son drowned in a freak accident
at the camp
because the counselors were not watching him. And Jason also, she doesn't specifically say, but when you see Jason pop out of the water at the very, very, very end of the movie, Jason he's not a quote unquote normal child. He obviously had more special needs than a normal child would need, and the counselors were off having sex and not watching him, and he drowned.
Oh, okay.
Long and short of the movie.
There it is. All right. Yep. Okay. I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm excited to watch it.
Okay.
I love the Jason movies. They get progressively more ridiculous. But that's just like the Freddy movies. That's just like the Michael Myers movies. That's just like the Pinhead movies.
And you know how I feel about number 52.
Well, I honestly, I like the ridiculous, I like Halloween 5. It's stupid. It's a bad movie. I love it.
Okay.
Hellraiser 6. Awesome. It's a terrible movie. Love it.
Okay.
I think the guy that does a lot of the special effects stuff, and I guess he's into the production and direction of The Walking Dead, Greg Nicotero. He directed, I believe it's Greg Nicotero, the newest installment of the Hellraiser movies, and it was weird because Nancy from the Freddy movies was a star in it, and I don't like crossovers like that. I think it's kind of cheap.
Okay. Is she Nancy in that movie too?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but
she should have been.
She's Nancy.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand what was going on. Like, it was too, high concept. Like, the first 10 minutes were just, too high concept. Like, I didn't understand what was going on. And I don't understand where that starts so the plot can be, where that's going to lead the plot. I didn't...
Oh,
Yeah, I was just like, why is this happening? What am I watching?
Yeah.
Where's Pinhead? Is Pinhead gonna be here? Also, I read that they're doing, I guess, another fucking Hellraiser remake. Jeez. But Pinhead is going to be a woman.
Oh, well, of course.
And I guess that the short story that Hellraiser's based on, the Hellbound part, is by Clive Barker.
Okay.
I guess that's more true to the story, having the woman as the head Cenobite demon-y thing.
Okay.
But I don't know because I haven't read it. Clive Barker's one of those authors that you either love it or you hate it, and there's really kind of no in between. Like I've read some Clive Barker stuff, and some of his short stories are awesome, and then some of them are awful.
Okay. Well, I think that's any author that you really like some stuff. You like some stuff now? Don't like that.
Well, look Clive Barker up. He's an interesting character. But yeah, so I'm kind of anxiously awaiting that because what is this, Hellraiser 9 or 10 or whatever?
52.
It's different characters presented a different way, but it's a remake of the first movie.
Oh,
just instead of a couple moving into a house where the brother mysteriously disappeared from, and then he reanimates when the wife brings home people to kill for him. Instead it's two boys that go on a trip to Mexico and they disappear in Mexico. It's a whole big thing it was awful. The acting was bad. I mean, you don't expect a whole lot from a horror movie to begin with.
Right.
But this was pornography level acting.
Oh, brother.
So.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we don't have to watch that one.
Yeah, no. No, and if we did, we'd watch one of the fun Hellraisers. It's not really a Hellraiser movie.
All right.
Because the later Hellraiser movies were just horror movies that were sitting on a shelf that somebody was like, let's throw Pinhead in here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The one movie, it takes place, I don't know, in Croatia, somewhere.
Oh,
Romania or something.
Pinhead would be there too.
But Pinhead doesn't come into the movie for an hour and 25 minutes. The movie's an hour and a half long.
Oh no.
He's only in the movie for 3 minutes.
Oh
it's
my.
Stupid. But yeah, that was a good one.
Okay.
That was well thought out.
No, I wouldn't like that.
The premise was kind of cool though.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe I'll talk you in a Hellraiser movie.
No.
Okay.
Not now. All right.
Maybe after we get into this a little bit. Maybe next Halloween.
There you go.
We'll work up to it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, I could talk about Hellraiser movies all night. You got time?
No. I gotta be at work in a few hours.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You working overnight tonight?
No.
It's 8:30.
Well, that's way past both our bedtimes.
It really is. And I did drink that entire bottle of wine by myself.
You're crazy.
You
and the cats are crazy.
Is she chasing him, or is he? Look at her
I
all
don't know,
arched
but
up. Look
she's
at her.
all.
Look at her. Look at her.
She's all getting big and mean. Oop, don't you come near me.
Look at her tail. Look at her tail.
Oh, it's poofed up.
Yeah. I'm want to fight with the dog instead.
I want to fight with this dog so you can see me kill it. Come here, baby. Come to me. Come to Grandma. He's going, what the hell just happened?
He's so good with her. Like, she has been nipping at him the entire time they have been in the same room together. Look at that. And he's been so good to her because, Jelly and Ash will fight each other, like, to the death. Like, but she'll fight with him and he'll just kind of put his paw out, like, dude, just stop. Can you just stop, please?
Like on your forehead.
Yeah.
She's going,
Look at her. Look at her. She's going to go kill somebody. Look at her tail.
She's puffed up twice her size.
Yes, she is. Look at her.
She's a stink pot.
She really is rotten.
Oh,
thank God she's the cutest goddamn thing on the planet.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh, speaking of cute new babies, my friend Marianne got a cute new baby.
Oh.
You gotta see this baby. Hold on, I gotta find it.
Oh, my shoe up.
Look at this sweet little baby.
Oh, I saw that picture. Look at those eyes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Sweet.
Yes. Big kittens.
She's like, when are you coming over to meet the cat? I'm like, can I just move in with you? I'll bring my cats.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could bring mine to visit, but I don't know how he'd be with others.
Yeah.
So that's not a good idea.
Not yet.
Maybe when I get him leash trained.
Maybe. But then again, mine are just wild animals, so who knows? Especially her. Well, her baby energy.
That's it. She's wearing me out just watching her. Man alive.
I was telling Deborah at work. She only weighs 4 pounds.
Oh my.
And Deborah's like, you gotta feed her. I'm like, I feed her. And there's food out. She eats her brother's food. She eats her food. She eats dinner. Said she runs around like a crackhead.
Yep.
She is a ball of energy.
Yes.
Like,
oh
she
my
is
God.
only going to calm down when I go lay in bed and haven't gotten comfortable yet. She's going to come lay on me.
Yep.
And then I'll have to move. And then it's go be wild. And then she'll come back after I've fallen asleep.
Yes.
Okay.
Cats are wonderful.
Yeah. Well, Ashmo's, is she gone yet?
Right. Is she laying down? Please tell me she's laying down.
Okay. For real this time.
All right.
We're going to call it a night.
Okay.
Plus, we got to go pack up everything. Get you home.
Yep. It was a good night. Good movie.
Yeah.
Good dinner.
Did you like the movie?
I liked the movie, but I like Hitchcock's style.
Yeah. Is that going to be one that you'd watch again if it were on?
I would.
Okay.
And like I was telling one of the girls at my work that I remember these being much scarier.
Yeah.
And I think that's the difference of my age.
Right.
Now I would have just been afraid. Now I have to think about it. Okay, why did they do that? Why are,
Right. Well, also it's because, that was, I think, the most violent Hitchcock movie there was until
Right.
Psycho.
Because between then, when I first saw that, and now, so much has gone on that it's not the same kind of world.
Right.
You can shoot a gun 5 times out your window, nobody's even going to notice.
No.
Much less call the cops.
Right.
Right today in our world, we have shot spotters. They have microphones in parts of the city that recognize gunshots.
Yeah.
People don't recognize gunshots, or they don't bother to call the police.
And, today this would be, just a really tame psychological thriller.
Yeah.
In order for this to be a horror movie by today's standards, they'd have to have David on a rack and literally be sawing his neck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. I agree.
So.
But I do remember them being much scarier.
Yeah.
That's like Rear Window.
Yeah.
That was frightening to me.
You were terrified at the end.
Yeah. But this time it wasn't so scary.
I don't know, but when you jerked, and I was more scared by your reaction than the movie.
Because you probably thought I wasn't even paying attention, didn't you?
No, I was just like, oh. What's so scary? It's like, I've seen movies that'll make your skin crawl.
Yeah. No thanks.
I've seen Human Centipede. It's
Ooh.
not good.
Okay.
You want me to give you the synopsis of that off?
No!
Okay. Justin turned it on one time, and then he fell asleep, and I watched the whole goddamn movie.
Oh my gosh. No, thank you. No. We'll do Friday the 13th next week, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm excited. I really am excited. Jason and Michael Myers and Pinhead are my top 3.
Okay.
I think Chucky's a joke.
Yeah.
Doll.
I never understood that.
I don't like Freddy because he's so quippy for a bad guy. He's real quippy.
Okay.
It's just like, why?
All right.
Can you just be scary or kill people or something?
Okay.
Yeah. So, and we're not going to talk about like the Hostels and the Saws and stuff like that because I don't like that stuff. I've seen the first few Saws because the first one is really good.
Okay.
It's terrifying. The story is really good.
Okay.
Yeah. The rest of them are garbage.
All right.
Oh, also, did I tell you that James Wan movie that I bitched about, Malignant?
Yes.
The podcast that makes fun of movies that I listen to, How Did This Get Made, have commentated on that movie.
Oh my gosh.
And it was hilarious. Like they wanted pictures from their followers of them like flipping their hair over. So they, I'll tell you about it later, but it was
oh my gosh.
And they wanted you to hashtag it melignant. It was so funny. It's just, if you sit down and listen to a comedy podcast, listen to that one.
Okay.
The one guy, Jason Mantzoukas, is so funny. He's a crazy person. So funny.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, we'll be back soon with Friday the 13th Part 2 and some s'mores and some camp dinners. And
yeah,
I'm not going to wear camp apparel.
I thought you were going to wear your camp t-shirt.
I am going to wear my Camp Crystal Lake t-shirt, but I am not going to wear other camp apparel.
Shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah,
and
I don't
flip-flops.
do shorts,
Well, and two, we might be coming into a little cold weather, so.
Oh. Did it rain tonight? Like, I thought it was going to rain.
They said it was supposed to, but I never heard it raining.
I didn't hear it. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Signing off.
Yes.
See you soon.
Bye.